Yo, 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 yo. Good morning, everyone. It's Chris, better known as Crispy Capping from Twitter, from YouTube. Here with another quick morning cap video, just to kind of go over some of the stuff that we saw yesterday, let you guys know what I'm looking at on today's card. So first up, just a quick recap of yesterday. I made the video yesterday specifically to give out Giannis over 6.5 assists. It was my favorite player prop of the day, and it hit. Shout out to Giannis. The game did not look like it was going to go that way. I know he started off a little slow as well. Shout out to Boston. They came out, absolutely punched Milwaukee in the mouth early, and was able to ride that throughout the whole game, minus Marcus Smart. Jaylen Brown being nicked up with the hamstring injury didn't slow him down at all. So yeah, shout out to Giannis for that. Moving on, I did give out in the Twitter space, I did give out Milwaukee team total over 25.5 for the first quarter. That did not hit because Boston's defense was so elite, specifically at the beginning of the game. And then also, I talked about Robert Williams rebounds. I really like Robert Williams rebound being at 7.5, but it didn't hit. And it was funny because Milwaukee missed a lot of shots. Collectively, Boston rebounded the ball, and they did a pretty good job at it. Robert Williams was switched on to Giannis a lot of the times, which kind of limit his ability to be able to get rebounds because he was contesting shots. We learn, we move on, and we learn, right? So my best bet of the day, my half unit play was on Giannis to go over 6.5 assists, and he did. So shout out to everyone who cashed on that play. The other two plays were smaller unit plays, quarter unit plays, and neither one of those hit. Moving forward, though, we got a chance to see the Memphis Grizzlies in a desperation spot last night, try to bounce back after losing game one by just a tad bit of a margin, by 1 point. And they did last night. Ja looked absolutely amazing, scoring 47 points. The big three from the Golden State Warriors shot the ball horrendously last night. I think they combined to go like 6 for 20, some 29 maybe from 3-pointers together. I'm talking about Jordan Poole, Klay Thompson, and Steph Curry. So really interesting to see how that series unfolds now that Memphis is tied up 1-1, heading back to Golden State. But the reason why I wanted to make today's video, my favorite look of today so far actually comes from, and the only play that I played so far actually comes from the 76ers in the Miami Heat game. And I'll be looking towards the Miami Heat in this one. Specifically, I'm taking Miami team total over 107.5. I saw it locked. I actually locked it in at minus 118. Miami Heat team total over 107.5. And let me give you guys the reason why. So Miami's actually 4-2 to the over 108 points in the 6 games that they played in the playoffs so far this year. Miami scored 106 points in the last game, which was game 1 of the playoffs against this same Philadelphia 76ers team. They only shot the ball at a 43% clip. They only shot 25% from 3. I anticipate Philly to make more shots and to play with a sense of urgency. But I think what that does for Miami is it also allows them to play with a sense of urgency as well, specifically offensively. I don't think that Philly has enough on the defensive end to kind of slow Miami down and to stop them from scoring 108 points tonight. I think that Philly comes out and shoots a lot better. I know that they did not shoot the ball specifically well in the last game. They shot 6 for 34 from 3. Law of averages say that they probably won't shoot 17% from 3 again, and they'll generate more offense, which will force Miami to actually have to score more as well. And I think that they do. When you look at how Miami played, I went back and watched the game. Miami, when you think about Jimmy Butler and Gabe Vincent, Max Strus, Caleb Martin, Oladipo combining to shoot 3 for 26 from 3, I just don't expect that to happen again. I know that Philly was able to hang around in the game specifically early, but I do anticipate Miami to be able to score the ball at a much higher clip than they did the last game. So I'm locking in the Miami team total over 107.5 as an official. Also, leave your best bet in the comment section below. I know a lot of good looks were shared yesterday. Shout out to everyone who cashed. Interested to hear what your best bets are, so make sure you leave them below in the comment section. Spaces today, 5:30 Eastern time as always. We'll break down the 2 games that we have. let the, hear from the community, and collectively, hopefully we get to some cash. That's always the goal. Also, last thing before I get out of here, the link for the black crispy Capp and t-shirts. These are here and official. The link will be out soon. I'll make sure I post it on Twitter. I'll make sure I pin it at the top. If you're interested in copping some of the crispy Capp and merch, it's a bunch of people in the community, man. And, a bunch of people always, trying to figure out how they can show appreciation. Feel free to cop a shirt, man. Cop a shirt. On the back of the shirt, there is the crispy Capp and community logo as well. So feel free to cop some merch, man. As always, good luck on all your bets that you placed today, and let's cash.